This week,
Biomed awards students with their white coats.
Warriors tour the MTI Match Fair.
We cheer on girls lacrosse at their home game.
Assisted Learning takes a field trip to Mainstay.
And MCHS crowns Mr. McHenry.
All of that and more
on the Warrior Weekly.
Good morning, Warriors, and welcome to this week's edition of the Warrior Weekly. Presented by Warrior Student Media, I'm Kylie Janowski.
And I'm Colin Janowski. Today we explore career opportunities at the job fair and coronate the king of Mr. McHenry.
But first, students who have completed the 4-year biomed course are initiating into medical world at the white coat ceremony.
On March 13th, the Biomed course honored and celebrated 23 seniors here at MCHS for reaching the highest honor in the Biomed program, getting their white coats. We talked to the head teacher of the Biomed program, Leah Pelletier, and white coat graduate Sarah Jaginski on what it takes to get from freshman year to now.
Sure, yeah. So for students to reach the white coat ceremony, they have to have completed all 4 years of our biomed program. So that includes honors principles of biomedical science, honors human body systems, honors medical interventions, and the medical residency, which is the course where they shadow at the hospital and the fire department.
I took biomed freshman, sophomore, and junior year, and then in the middle of my junior year, I applied for medical residency.
The intense course workload comes with the need for a large class commitment, which is recognized with this event. Pelletier and white coat graduate Gwyneth Pleva explain what the white coat ceremony is honoring.
It's honoring the accomplishments that they've taken in addition to their regular science course load and everything else that they're taking, that they've chosen to take honors electives to begin with, and then also honoring the duty that they've chosen to fulfill with a career in the healthcare field, which we all know, especially now, is so important and not an easy job by any means, and it's very selfless and giving type of career, and so kind of honoring them as they continue on that pathway. I'm really proud that I was able to see so many of them start off as freshmen and come in and then grow into young adults throughout these 4 years as they're about to go off into the world and do such amazing things. And we hope that they come back to our society here in McHenry and are able to kind of give back in a lot of ways and be able to have them as part of such a crucial piece of our society. So I'm really proud to be able to just see the character that they've developed and all of the things that they've grown in so many different ways.
I always knew that I wanted to do biomed since freshman year, so reaching up to it kind of was just expected because the white coat ceremony is for 4 years, and it just shows all the work that I've done for 4 years.
Students of the Biomed program are driven by their teachers and their own determination to learn valuable life and career lessons in class. Sarah and Gwen share what drove them and what they learned to complete the 4-year program.
I'd say my teachers, and they're lovely people, and they try and push you to do something in the biomed career.
I just thought the biomedical program was a cool thing. Not a lot of people knew what it was, but for my career, it definitely had to come from the rotations and the material from the class.
We would like to congratulate all the Biomed students who have completed the Biomed course and received their white coats. Best of luck with your future endeavors. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Caden Bunting, Dennis Turcan, Tyler Houston, and Jack Lulo.
The Warrior Weekly is hosting a bags tournament in April. Scan the QR codes around both campuses to join. Students and staff are welcome to join, and tickets are $5.
Next, MCHS held a career match day in the main gym, offering internships, volunteering, and other employment opportunities for students looking for work.
On March 22nd, students gathered in the main gym during lunch periods to attend a manufacturing, trades, and industry match day event. This event held over 30 different companies that students could possibly join. Mr. Mankey explains the event.
We would expect and hope students to walk in, again, not only to explore, but potentially to act right then and there on some of these opportunities that our local partners have.
This event was a success. Many students showed up to get opportunities for jobs and figure out what they can do to pursue their career choice. Ms. Elsenbrook explains the importance of the event.
I think that it's really important to get students involved. When I was in high school, I was really itching to do something that I felt like was more meaningful than what I could get in my classes. And so I think that looking at jobs in their community can give students a greater sense of purpose.
In order to be prepared, students could use their Warrior resume to help them apply for jobs present at the fair.
The goal is for students to have a resume that they've probably built in their Warrior dashboard, to be able to print that resume out, to be able to go around to talk to employers, and they'll screen you and interview you right on the spot. If they like you, they'll call you for a possible opportunity for employment.
Thank you to anyone who attended and used the event as a real opportunity to find future careers. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Juliana Reese, Isabella Navarro, Danny Carr, and Bryce Rothfeld.
Now, girls lacrosse took on Warren Township and McCracken Field a few weeks ago. Coach Robertson and his team are looking to start off the season on the right foot.
As spring begins to roll in, girls lacrosse begins their 2023 season with a fierce determination to improve upon their previous year.
I hope just as a team we could physically and mentally get stronger, not maybe win a few more games than we have in the past.
I'm hoping that this year we can really improve on our communication and our skills. I think it's probably bigger than wins and losses with us. I just think it is a good way to promote it, but then also we get to build better relationships with each other.
I think we'll play a lot better. We had, I think, 2 wins last year, and we're improving as the season goes on. And yesterday we had our second game, which we already did a lot better than our first one, and I'm hoping that we can do a lot better this season.
As lacrosse begins to grow in popularity in Illinois, lacrosse players Kennedy O'Brien and Reese Kamenowski share their thoughts on the up-and-coming sport.
I think it's a good thing. I think it definitely still needs a lot of work because when you go to East Coast versus Midwest, it's 2 completely different sports.
I think it's great. I think it should be promoted more because we have a lot of girls come first year. And it's hard because they do come never playing before in high school, and then we play teams that have been playing since they were in kindergarten or something. So I think it should be promoted more. It's a great sport to start off, and it's really easy to pick up.
Players explain a little bit about the details of lacrosse and encourage newcoming students to try something new and join the team.
Definitely try it. It's very different. It's exciting, I'd say. It's like a combination of a lot of different sports.
I would say go for it. It's a very welcoming environment, and it's a great sport to pick up. If you're on the verge of it, I say try it, and the coaches are very flexible. Say that you didn't want to continue with it, you could always tell them that, hey, I'm not really feeling it. And
I say just do it. I mean, we have a smaller team. It's a growing sport at our school and at all schools around here, so just do it. It's fun.
If you're interested in joining girls lacrosse, don't be scared to ask Mr. Brad Robertson more about it. Make sure to look out for the next girls lacrosse game, Warriors. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Jasmine Carvalho, Lauren Curtin, and Grace Mueller. Have a great week, Warriors.
If you're a senior and you haven't talked to your counselor yet about your decision after high school, please shoot them an email. This information is important for Senior Decision Day.
Next, our school's assisted learning class visited local Therapeutic Farm, Mainstay. Warrior Student Media has the story.
Mainstay Therapeutic Farm is a nonprofit organization that provides adaptive animal rides, along with other personal activities. Students at MCHS got the lucky opportunity to take a trip on March 13th to experience this for themselves. Ms. Terry Grazer explains the different ways Mainstay benefits the students.
The team building exercises and the things they do can have real world applications when they head out into looking for a job and things like that. Just how they work together. And how the animals tend to make them feel more comfortable and relaxed. And it's also fun to play with the animals ourselves.
Mainstay Therapeutic Farm has many benefits, but one of which in particular is the feeling of connection. Carla Kazina, a worker at Mainstay, explains the importance of connecting and learning how to communicate.
The biggest one is connection. So connecting with each other, connecting with the animals, and learning how to navigate nonverbal communication with them is always helpful because then that translates into real life.
These experiences are exciting, but getting to experience them with some friends makes it so much better. Senior Grayson Davis and junior Reagan Fulgham expressed their excitement on visiting Mainstay with their friends.
My favorite thing about coming to the farm is saying hi to the animals and playing games with them.
My favorite thing about coming to this farm is seeing the animals like the cats.
Visiting Mainstay is one of the many opportunities students at MCHS get to experience. Going on this frequent trip gives students the opportunity to enjoy a trip outside of school grounds. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Matthew Galino, TJ Hawes, Ari Juarez, and Matthew Woods.
Finally, McHenry seniors went head-to-head in one of MCHS's most anticipated traditions for upperclassmen.
This year, KJ Kefauver was the 2023 Mr. McHenry winner.
On Thursday, March 23rd, the Upper Campus held Mr. McHenry in the auditorium. This event was for seniors to have the opportunity to sign up for the event and show their skills.
Mr. McHenry is an event that NHS puts on every year, and it is basically like a pageant for the guys, the senior guys in the class of 2023 and the senior class. And it's just a way to have fun and kind of incorporate everyone, whoever wants to show off a talent or participate in this fun event, and include them in our school.
While the seniors prepared for the Mr. McHenry event, NHS also got to help set up in different committees and work to make this event.
For Mr. McHenry, there's quite a bit of planning. We have to first find all the people who can join Mr. McHenry, who are interested in it, and then, of course, who actually follow through with that process and actually participate in the event. So then with that, we have the decorating committee, the planning committee, the advertising, make sure that they have their dances correct, make sure that all the proper people are there for them, then also getting those judges for the actual day of Mr. McHenry, and then finding someone to add up all the points, and then lighting and sound. So there's a whole bunch that goes into this event, and it's a team process for sure.
Mr. McHenry was a great way for the seniors to show off talents or even just to participate in a fun school event.
Mr. McHenry's fun because it's just a way like to bring fun to the energy of the school and kind of just have fun with it. Like, put yourself out there a little bit and act silly, but also just be yourself and like showcase what you would like to show to the school.
So Mr. McHenry is so much fun because it just is so funny, and people are able to really just show off who they are and, you know, give everyone a show. I think that's basically, especially this year, the people that are in it are so fun, and they're going to do amazing in whatever they do, and it'll be very entertaining, and I think that's what's really fun about it.
AJ, what do you have to say?
I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was so much fun performing with my friends, and just being able to like have the crowd there and support, and it was just a fun night overall.
Thank you to whoever came out or participated in the event. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Travis Coquinos, Jackie Vela, Alina Noel, Rayan Ahmed, and Tennyson Gordillo.
That's all for today's show. Be sure to follow the Warrior Weekly on all social media platforms, including Twitter, Insta, and TikTok.
For Colin Chanowski and all of Warrior Student Media, I'm Kylie Chanowski. Welcome back from break, Warriors.